Yeah, good afternoon once again. My name is Chaplain Tunde Obankole from University Chaplain Corps and Rescue Mission. This is the second phrase of this particular lecture, and we'll be going in-depthly into the role of a school chaplain. I'll tell us what is expected of a school chaplain, the duty of a school chaplain, and hopefully by the grace of God, in the third phrase of this lecture, we'll be able to finish this particular series. Yes, the role of a school chaplain is wide and varies and can involve teaching religious education. It involves teaching religious education. It also involves meeting students on an individual basis. Also, it also involves organizing prayer and participating in activities which relate to the well-being and development of the entire school community. When I mean the entire school community, I mean the students, I mean the staffs, I mean the school management and the entire school community. School chaplains are helping students find a better way to deal with issues. Students have a lot of issues like family breakdown, loneliness, drug abuse, stress, anxieties, and so on. So a school chaplain helps the children to find a better way to handle this issue so that it will not give them a kind of a psychological trauma or affect their capacity to cope with their studies and education. Now, school chaplain provides a listening ear and a caring presence for kids in crisis and those who just need a friend. There are times a child or a kid or a student needs a friend. So one of the things that a school chaplain does is that they provide a listening ear, and give a helping hand a helping hand of friendship to a kid that needs help. In any school community where you have a school chaplain, you will always have the confidence that there is a soft place for kids to fall. Yes, as a matter of fact, the school support everyone, or the school chaplain support everyone in the school community, not only the student. The student can have someone to go to, and also the parent and staff also have someone to turn to. Now, one of the most complex environments in our society is the school, because this is where the future of a child is shaped. Chaplain provide a safe and supportive influence. Now, what do school chaplain do? Number one, a school chaplain or school chaplain are active in promoting student well-being. The well-being, the moral well-being, the spiritual well-being, the ethical well-being of the child is in the hands of the chaplain. Number two, school chaplain encourage reflections about the spiritual dimensions of life. We need to take cognizance of this. Number three, school chaplain have an educative roles in the area of belief, values, moral, ethics, and religion. I want to say this with all effrontery, that one of the reasons why we're having problems, one of the reasons why we're having religious crises and issues is because, for example, I'm sorry to say this, if you observe when a Muslim send their children to schools, in the evening they will still mandate their children to go for Arabic or Islamic class. Most of them, they are being some kind of belief is being embedded in them that makes them to see, or that makes them not to value any other religion apart from their own. So they grew up with the mindset of our religion is the best and any other religion is the norms. Now, one of the duty of a chaplain is to have an educative roles or programs for the student in the area of beliefs, values, moral, ethics, and religion. Number four, before I go to number four, it is one thing for you to go through school, and it is another thing for school to go through you. We have a lot of educated illiterate. We have a lot of people who are educated and their moral life is a zero. It's because they lack a chaplain service in whatever schools they pass through. Number four, school chaplain work as part of the school support team to facilitate connection into the school network and wider community of students who are suffering from bereavement, family breakdown, or other crises and loss situation. Now, chaplaincy dimension. Chaplain roles is to provide social, emotional, and spiritual support. Chaplain role is to provide social, emotional, and spiritual support. Now, chaplain perform pastoral care in two ways. What do I mean by pastoral care? Now, I'll still go through that anyway in this lecture, but in the meanwhile, let me just continue with this. Now, number one, I said chaplain perform pastoral care in two ways. Number one, chaplain engage students with structured program. What are these programs? Programs such as programs that can help them to build self-confidence, programs that can help them to develop their self-esteem, programs that can help them to develop their skills, as a student, program that can help them to manage life transition, program that can help them to deal with bully or peer pressures. Number two is pastoral care conversation. What do I mean by this? Is to help to build a resilient and connect students with support network. This activity seeks to promote positive well-being, prevent negative well-being, and ensure students are referred appropriately to others where the need be. Now, apart from that, our teenagers have their problem, our youth have their problem, our kids have their problem. Take for instance, let me quickly say this: the role of a school chaplain is changing from what it is or what is used to be in the past. There is a new phrase of a school chaplain now because the world is changing. More than ever before, children and young people are experiencing family problem, confusing relationship, friendship issues, peer pressures, self-esteem issues, and depression, unlike never before. Now, our teenagers have their own unique issues like sex education, abortion rate is on the high side, alcohol, cultism, self-harm, mental health problem, and so on and so forth. In all this period, the guidance of a matured, caring, and supportive adult can greatly assist a young person's capacity to cope with life. It can really assist. This is one of the reasons why we need school chaplain. We have a lot of schools, and you don't even see the traces that all the students are going to school. The question is, what do they go there to learn? Their moral life is a zero. Their ethical life, in fact, we are losing our cultural values on a daily basis because our children are not learning anything. The educations or the school is not reflecting in their attitude, in their behaviors, and in their culture. I think I'll continue in the third series of these lectures by the special grace of God. Thank you once again for giving me the audience. My name is Tunde Bankole. God bless you.